Joseph Garriger, comicbookmovie.com. How's it going, Charles?
Well, Joseph, how are you?
I am doing wonderful. It's great to see you. Great to talk to you.
You too.
Um, I wanted to start by asking you, what was the extent of your research into this role? Did you just watch the first movie 25 times, or how much research did you have to do in the military aspect of it?
Well, I had already seen the movie 27 times, so I didn't need to watch it. I didn't need to watch. The one thing I didn't need to do was watch the movie again. But what they afforded me was some time to spend with a couple of admirals to kind of just shadow them and see what their day was like, and the kinds of things they have to go through, which is pretty much all I needed from being on the last ship and being on a destroyer. And being playing a master chief, even though that's a different side, it's the enlisted side versus the officer side. I had a lot of exposure to the Navy in the military way, and how to dress, how to salute, the kind of social practices on a ship or on a boat, depending on where you are. So I was kind of well versed, and also we have great advisors. So it's more so like the naval advisors are there to answer any questions, and once they see that you care about being authentic, then they are on you for anything you need. So I didn't feel like I had to do so much research, as the research was right there in front of me. Like I could ask questions on the spot and find out how to do things in the moment, which was great.
So, do you feel like spending so much time with that crew, is that one of the things, is that what has bred your involvement in the new Mission Impossible?
Well, with Tom and McHugh, yeah. Tom and
Yeah.
McHugh, they liked my work, I assuming, and asked me to be in their Mission Impossible. They wrote me a little part, and I am eternally grateful and stoked.
Nice. So you are obviously a huge fan of the movie, having seen it 27 times before even becoming involved with this one. So what was the extent of you pushing to get into it? Where was the script brought to you? Did you hear about it and then just chase after it? How did that process go?
No, it was a normal audition process. If you have a good agent, and auditions about for things like Top Gun come up, all the agents around town are fighting to get their clients in. I was able to get in, and I had my audition. And you have an audition, and you usually forget about it. That's just kind of the profession. Once you do, otherwise you go crazy. But yeah, you do it and you forget about it. But then a few days later, I got an email that said Tom Cruise liked your tape. And that told me a couple of things. I knew that he was in on the decision making, and I knew I had a real chance. And then I had three more auditions, and then I got the word, and then I kind of froze. Was really happy, and then I got really nervous. I said, "Yes, I got it! Oh my God, what am I going to do? How do I do this? What's happening?" So yeah, so it was kind of both of those happened to me at the same time. So I ended up just sitting like I pretty much looked like I look now, but what was going on inside? I was like, yes, I got it. Oh my God, what am I gonna do?
So have you always sounded like Samuel L. Jackson, or is that just something you picked up when you started playing Nick Fury animated?
I probably subconscious. If I do, uh, if I do sound like him. I probably was trying to sound like him on the game just for continuity's sake. So,
Right. Well, then, so that leads into my question. You do a lot of voice acting. Do you use any of that when you're in your live action performance, such as playing Warlock?
that's an interesting question. If I do, it's unconscious. I enjoy each one, so I kind of do them as in my mind. I'm doing each thing as an individual um, endeavor. So, but with voice, it's like it's more like I have to picture more, and I have to imagine more when you're doing voice acting, because you're just in front of a microphone and the whole scene. So that does something different to my voice. So there's more required of me vocally on a video game. So I think I work a little harder at my voice. So maybe that's why the Samuel Jackson thing that you're hearing comes out because I'm picturing all of that and it comes out in my voice. But when I'm acting on screen, I don't even think about I mean, of course, I think about my voice, but I'm not thinking about it in the same way.
I wasn't sure if there were any techniques that helped you use in that uh, from the voice acting world. I'm curious to know about your you filmed a lot of scenes with a lot of your scenes were in a room at a table with John Hamm and Tom Cruise. I was curious, even though they take place throughout the movie, um, were they all filmed at the same time
No,
in
no,
that room?
different times, different days, completely different moods. Yeah, they weren't. I mean, I guess if they could have if they wanted to, but no, there are different parts of the movies, and I think partly because each one has a different mood to it, they separated them so you could get into them individually.
Okay, and then lastly, just to wrap up, I wanted to know, is there anything people don't ask you about the film that you'd like to share or your role in it?
Oof. I can't think of anything. It's more, I guess it's more fun on set than people would think. Like we joke, Tom has a great sense of humor. He'll end takes a lot of times with a joke or saying something you wouldn't expect to hear from him. That's probably something people wouldn't imagine being true, how much fun it is. It's an amazing, it's hard to describe, but it's an amazing combination of, it's a lot of pressure because you know you're in this huge movie, but there's also a lot of humor and a lot of jokes to break the tension. So it's a balance of those things. So I think people would generally be surprised at how much laughing goes on a set like that.
Okay, I appreciate your time and I have got to exit. Good luck with the rest of it and have a great day.
Thank you, Joseph.